Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Competitive Botany. In this video, we are going to deal the remaining questions of APPSC Junior Lecturers that has given in the year February 2020. Let's see the questions one by one. The first question is, who among the following pioneering the experiments on wound healing demonstrating the callus formation? So the options are Trekul, Watching, Henry Louis, Duhamel, Du Monsieu, Gauthret. The correct option is the third one, that is Henry Louis, Duhamel, Du Monsieu. Okay, so let's see the next question. So which of the following is an artificial system of classification? The options are Linnaean system of classification, Dahlgren system of classification, Hutchinson system of classification, Takhtajan system of classification. The correct option is Linnaean system of classification is called as artificial system of classification. Next question. Which of the following has a role in delaying senescence? The options are ABA, nothing but abscisic acid. Second, increased activity of RNAs. Third one, cytokinin, and fourth one, ethylene. The correct option is the cytokinin, which is a growth promoter that delays the senescence in plants. Next. So the next question, the final steady state or stays in succession is known as. The options are community mosaic, sere, climax, biotype. The answer is climax. Next question. During DNA replication, Okazaki fragments are formed on. The options are, the first one is unopened strands, second unopened proteins, leading strands, and lagging strands. The correct option is the lagging strands. The Okazaki fragments are formed on the lagging strands. Next question. Hershey and Chase showed DNA as genetic material using. The options are, so bacteria and bacteriophages, only bacteria, only viruses, only bacteriophages. The correct option is the first one, that is bacteria and bacteriophages. Next question. So which of the following is the most primitive order in monocotyledons according to Hutchinson system of classification? So the options are Alismatalis, Archidalis, Gingiberales, Butamalis. The right option is, the correct option is Butamalis. E is considered as the most primitive order in monocotyledons. Next question. Which of the following is not a characteristic of cyanide-resistant respiration? Options are, the cyanide-resistant oxidase has higher affinity for oxygen than cytochrome oxidase. Second is, it mainly leads to the production of heat. Third option is, it operates when cytochrome oxidase is poisonized by carbon monoxide. Fourth one is, it provides a mean for oxidation of NADH. The correct option is the first one, that is the cyanide-resistant oxidase has higher affinity for oxygen than cytochrome oxidase. Next question. The development of an entire sporangium from a single cell initial is known as. The options are leptosporangiate type, an acrogynous type, and eusporangiate type. The correct option is leptosporangiate type. Next question. Barnase gene, which is responsible for preventing pollen development and ultimately leading to male sterility, it has isolated from. The options are Agrobacterium tumefaciens, Bacillus amyloliquefaciens, Rhizoctonia solani, Bacillus thuringiensis. The correct option is the second one, that is Bacillus amyloliquefaciens. So the next question is, so which of the following is not classified as an air pollutant? The options are nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, stratospheric stratospheric ozone. The correct option is the fourth one, that is stratospheric ozone is considered is not classified as an air pollutant. Let's see the next question. So during which phase of mitosis are chromosomes regrouped into a nuclear structure within a nuclear membrane? The options are prophase, anaphase, telophase and metaphase. The correct option is telophase. Let's see the next question. Which of the following states is the Manas National Park located? Assam, Uttarakhand, West Bengal and Rajasthan. The correct option is the first one, that is Assam. Next question. So which of the following will happen when a crossing over occurs within the inverted segments of a paracentric inversion? The options are meiosis does not takes place, deficiency takes place, eccentric and dicentric chromatids are formed during meiosis. The fourth option is duplication takes place. The correct option is the third one, that is eccentric and dicentric chromatids are formed during meiosis. Next question. During microgametogenesis, the two gametic nuclei are produced by. The options are meiosis of the generative nucleus, mitosis of the vegetative nucleus, meiosis of the tube nucleus, mitosis of the generative nucleus. The correct option is the fourth one, that is mitosis of the generative nucleus. Next question. Occurrence of cleavage polyembryony is very common in which of the following family? So the options are Brassicaceae, Orchidaceae, Apocynaceae and Fabaceae. So the correct option is Orchidaceae. Next question. So pneumatophores are characteristic of. Options are halophytes, psammophytes, heliophytes, oxalophytes. The correct option is halophytes. Next question. The Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform for Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services was established on. The options are October 2010 in Nagoya, December 1993 in Rio de Janeiro, January 2013 in Bonn, Germany, April 2012 in Panama City, Panama. The correct option is the fourth one, that is April 2012 in Panama City, Panama. Let's see the next question. So the compact globose or elongated structure formed by the aggregation and addition of hyphae is known as. The options are stromata, apressorium, haustorium and sclerotium. The correct option is the sclerotium. Next question. Which of the following is not function of highly repetitive DNA sequences? Options are structural role in chromosomes, protection of important structural genes, not involved in crossing over, a repository of unessential DNA sequences. The correct option is the third one, that is not involved in crossing over. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is not responsible for pollen sterility in angiosperms? The options are anther suppression, failure of anther dehiscence, meiotic irregularities. The correct option is the third one, that is anther dehiscence. Next question. The type of inversion in which the loss of a fragment results in the deletion of genes is known as. The options are linkage suppressor, crossover suppressor, mitotic suppressor and meiotic suppressor. So the correct option is the second one, that is crossover suppressor. Which of the following biogeographic zones represents most fertile areas and agriculture land? The options are the Gangetic Plains, the Western Ghats, the islands, Northeast India. The correct option is the first one, that is the Gangetic Plains. Next question. What will be the value of the respiratory quotient of Opentia during daytime? The options are 1, 0, less than 1, more than 1. The correct option is the 0. Next question. Which of the following is a causal organism of a loose mut of wheat? The options are Urocystis, Aspergillus, Puccinia, Ustilago. Ustilago is the correct answer. Next question. Who among the following developed a mechanical procedure which has been successfully used to isolate the single mesophyll cell, active in respiration and photosynthesis, from the mature leaves of many species of monocots and dicots, including the grasses? The options are Gnanum and Kolandevelu, Martin, Takebe, and co-workers, Scragg. The correct option is the first one, that is Gnanum and Kolandevelu. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Which of the following is not correctly matched? Sphagnum, antibiotic activity. Leucobrium glaucum, indicator of acidity. Polytrichum, grow in soil-rich lime. Bryum capillare, heavy metal sensitive. The correct option is the fourth one, that is Bryum capillare, heavy metal sensitive. Next question. Which of the following parts of a plant is used for extraction of saffron from the Crocus sativus? The options are leaves, petioles, stigmas and tops of styles, ripened seeds. The correct option is stigmas and tops of styles. Next question. Which of the following is not true about the Hatch-Slack cycle? The options are oxaloacetate is the first stable product, CO2 acceptor is PEP, 30 ATP are required for synthesis of one glucose molecule, CO2 compensation point is very high. The correct option is the fourth one, that is CO2 compensation point is very high. Next question. Which of the following is the earliest plant tissue culture media originally formulated for the root formation? So the options are, the White's medium, Morashig Skoog medium, and Lansmeyer and Skoog medium. So niche and niche medium. So the correct option is the first one, that is White's medium. Next question. So the inhibitory effect of oxygen on the rate of photosynthesis is known as, the options are Emerson effect, Warburg effect, Pasteur effect, and Blackman effect. The correct option is the Warburg effect. Next question. Which of the families pollen does not have reduced exine and elaborate intine? The options are Fabaceae, Cannaceae, Musaceae, Zingiberaceae. The correct option is the Fabaceae. Next. Which of the following is not true about non-histone chromosomal proteins? The options are, these are acidic in nature. These are synthesized throughout the cell cycle. These NHC proteins tend to depress genetic activity. Different organisms differ greatly in their non-histone proteins. The correct option is the third one, that is these NHC proteins tend to depress genetic activity. Next question. Which one of the following is not true about the characteristics of chi-square distribution? So the options are, chi-square is static hypothesis and not a parameter. The mean of distribution is the number of the degree of freedom. Chi-square value decreases with the increase in the degree of freedom. Chi-square curve value is always positively skewed. So the correct option is the third one, that is chi-square value decreases with the increase in the degree of freedom. Next question. Which of the following is not true about members of Rhodophyta? So the food reserve products are laminarin. No flagellated stage is found. Polysulfate esters are component of cell wall. Photosynthetic pigments include the biloproteins. The correct option is the first one. The food reserve products are laminarin. Which of the following is not true about activated charcoal in the plant tissue culture media? The options are: it is generally acid washed and neutralized before its addition in the culture medium. It is generally added in the concentration of 0.5 to 3% in the culture media. It does not have an inhibitory effect on culture. So the correct option is the third one, that is, it does not have an inhibitory effect on any culture. Next question. The lateral movements of specific plasma membrane proteins and lipids can be quantified by a technique is known as. The options are scanning electron microscopy, so transmission electron microscopy, fluorescence recovery after photobleaching, flow cytometry. The correct option is the third one, that is fluorescence recovery after photobleaching. Next question. So which of the following is a chemical database that allows search for a combination of enzymes and metabolic enzymes? The options are BLAST, ProCyte, Ligand, Entridge. The correct option is the third one, that is Ligand. Next question. Which of the following parts of an embryo sac after fertilization forms the perisperm of the seed? The options are chalaza, hilum, micropyle, nucleus. The correct option is nucellus. Nucellus is the correct option, which forms the perisperm of the seed. Next question. After 30 PCR cycles, theoretical number of DNA copies produced will be near to. The correct option is the last one. Fourth one is the correct option. Next question. The water which is held by colloidal soil particles due to cohesive forces is known as. The options are runaway water, hygroscopic water, gravitational water, capillary water. The correct option is the second one, that is hygroscopic water. Next question. Succession initiated with the establishment of pioneers on surface which have scarcity of water is termed as. The options are hydroxerase, hydrarch succession, climax, xerarch succession. The correct option is the fourth one, that is xerarch succession. Next question. Alginate is derived from the cellulose-free middle lamella and primary wall of the members of the dash family. The options are Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae, Rhodophyceae, Cyanophyceae. The answer is Phaeophyceae. Next question. So haploid accessory cells at the chalazal pole of the angiosperm embryo sac neighboring the central cells are called as. The options are synergids, filiform apparatus, antipodals, and egg cell. The correct option is the third one, that is antipodal. Hemp is obtained from. The options are Gossypium hirsutum, Crotalaria gentiana, Carchorus volatorius, Linum eucetissimum. The correct option is the Crotalaria gentiana. Next question. Which of the following is not under the category of rejection of names according to ICBN? The options are nomen nodum, tatonym, later homonym, basionym. The correct option is the fourth one, that is basionym. Next question. The non-protein part of an enzyme when it is tightly bound to the apoenzyme is called as. The options are prosthetic group, isoenzymes, coenzymes, cofactor. The first one is the correct option, that is prosthetic group. So which of the following restriction endonuclease enzymes does not produce blunt ends? The options are HPAI, SMAA, HAE3, SAU3A. So the fourth one is the correct answer. The kind of association where both the populations are benefited but is not essential for the survival of either population is referred to as. The options are proto-cooperation, exploitation, competition, amensalism. The first one is the right answer, that is proto-cooperation. The plant genes responsible for nodule formation are termed as. Options are fixed genes, nodulin genes, knot genes, NTR genes. The correct option is nodulin genes. Next question. Dash is an effective seed protectant against Pythium and Rhizoctonia. So the options are Trichoderma harmatum, Phytophthora infestans, Venturia inequalis, Xanthomonas campestris. The correct option is the first one, that is Trichoderma harmatum. Next question. Pericycle is developed due to the activity of which meristematic zone? The options are pleuron, calyptrozen, dermatozen and peribulum. The correct option is pleuron. Next question. Which of the following toxic substances are known as phytochemical smog? The options are CFCs and nitrogen oxides, nitrogen oxides and hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxides and ozone, peroxyacetyl nitrate and ozone. The correct option is the fourth one, that is peroxyacetyl nitrate and ozone. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is not a characteristic feature of salivary gland chromosomes? The options are transverse bands are not distinct, initiate synapsis of homologous chromosomes, giant size as compared to mitotic chromosomes, all chromosomes are united at one point. The options are, the correct option is the first one, that is transverse bands are not distinct. Next question. So the mutations which result in the alteration of a codon specifying an amino acid to a termination codon is called as missense mutation, silent mutation, nonsense mutation, frame shift mutation. The correct option is the third one, that is nonsense mutation. Next question. So many distinct crosses of plants fail due to degeneration of endosperm. In such cases, which of the following is used to recover hybrid plants? The options are anther culture, ovary culture, embryo culture, axillary bird culture. The correct option is embryo culture. Next question. Carrageenan, a carbohydrate mucilase, is extracted from. The options are Gelidium cartesianum, Chondrus crispus, Macrocystis, Gracilaria. The correct option is the second one, that is Chondrus crispus. Which of the following is not a hotspot of biodiversity recognized by Mayers et al. In the year 2000? So Sundarland, Western Australia, Indo-Burma Western Ghats, Caribbean. So the correct option is the second one, that is Western Australia. Next one. When groups of populations are separated by uninhabited space across which dispersal a gene flow occurs at a very low frequency is known as. The options are sibling species, sympatry, parapatry, allopatry. The correct option is the fourth one, that is allopatry. Next question. Which of the following is responsible for the development of lenticels? The options are dermatozen, vascular cambium, fellozen, intercalary meristem. The correct option is the third one, that is fellozen. Which of the following is not recommended to check the viability of cultured cells? The options are phase contrast microscopy, so plating technique, Evans blue staining, fluorescein diacetate with method. The correct option is the second one, that is plating technique. Next, which of the following is not an auxin? The options are PCPA, DPU, NAA 245T. The correct option is the second one, that is DPU. Next one. Which of the following is not true about auxins? So auxins cause cell elongation. Movement of auxin is non-polar. So tryptophan is the precursor of auxin biosynthesis. So higher amount of auxins are found in actively growing tissues. The correct option is the second one, that is movement of auxins is non-polar. Next, coming to the next question. When the apertures are located on the proximal as well as on the distal face, the pollens are designated as. The options are anacartatreme, zonotreme, anatreme, catatreme. So the correct option is the first one, that is anacartatreme. Next question. The ADP from ATP and NADP from NADPH are regenerated during. Options are Hill reaction, Calvin cycle, photolysis of water, photorespiration. The correct option is the second one, that is Calvin cycle. Next question. Dash was an international treaty agreed in September 1987 and entered into force on January 1989 on substances that deplete the ozone layer. The options are Kyoto Protocol, Rio Declaration, Montreal Protocol, the Vienna Convention. The correct option is the third one, that is Montreal Protocol. Next question. The seeds which can tolerate drying and low moisture content and can be stored at low temperature for a long time are known as. The options are impermeable seeds, orthodox seeds, dormant seeds, recalcitrant seeds. The second option is the correct one, that is orthodox seeds. Next question. Some of the rust need to different unrelated hosts to complete their life cycle. These are known as. Options are autoecious, homothallic, heteroecious, heterothallic. The correct option is the third one, that is heteroecious. Next question. Which of the following statements is incorrect? So the alleles governing quantitative traits do not segregate and assort independently. So quantitative inheritance results in a range of measurable phenotypes for a polygenic trait. Polygenic traits often demonstrate continuous variation. Certain alleles of quantitative trait loci have an additive effect on the character or trait. Okay, the correct option is the first one, that is alleles governing quantitative traits do not segregate and assort independently. Next question. A specimen or element selected from the original material by any worker to serve as a nomenclatural type under the circumstances when no holotype is designated at the time of original publication or it is missing, it is known as. The correct option is lectotype. Next question. In case of a fully turgid cell, the net movement of water into the cell is stopped. The cell is in equilibrium with water outside. The water potential in such a case will be. The options are 0, more than 1, equal to metric potential, less than 1. The correct option is 0. Next question. Which of the following is not a dye-yielding plant? The options are Tecoma grandis, Pterocarpus santalline, Indigofera tinctoria, Reseda luteola. The correct option is the first one, that is Tecoma grandis. An extra piece of chromosome or the normal complement, whether attached in some manner to one of the members of the regular complement or existing as a fragment chromosome, is known as. The options are deficiency, translocations, duplications, inversions. The correct option is the third one, that is duplications. In which kind of duplication is a segment of chromosome repeated some distance away from its normal location? The options are displacement duplication, reverse tandem duplication, tandem duplication, transposition. The correct option is the first one, that is displaced duplication. Next question. Dalchini is obtained from. The options are Cinchona calisaya, Cinnamomum jailanicum, Centella asiatica, Saraca indica. The correct option is the second one, that is Cinnamomum jailanicum.